Good evening. My name is Dr. Vaishali Zamre. I'm an oncoplastic breast surgeon from Delhi. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Neeta Nair and other team members of WCI 2021. The topic for my presentation today is breast oncoplastic training opportunities and independent overview. I do not represent any healthcare organization here, and these are my sources. Currently in India, breast cancer is the leading cause of cancer in women. However, in India, there are few dedicated breast cancer care units. But the good news is that many specialized academic programs are coming up in last couple of years. So I'm going to cover the opportunities for postgraduate students within India and a few opportunities abroad. Tata Memorial Center in Mumbai offers two different training programs in breast oncoplastic surgery. One is HBNI fellowship, which is for 2 years, and a senior residency program for 1 year. However, for both, there are only one seat, there's one seat per year, and this course may not be represented by or organized or recognized by MCI, but it is a very coveted training program. Many postgraduate students like me actually would, look up to training in Tata Memorial Center. It boasts of high volume, great faculty, high quality research, and there is an opportunity to participate in many prestigious conferences. Then there is a mastership in breast oncoplasty program, which is offered by University of East Anglia, UK. They have joined hands with International School of Oncoplastic Surgery at Pune, and there are 3 different types of courses: certificate, PG diploma, and MCH or master's degree in oncoplastic surgery. The key features of these programs are that there is advanced theoretical and practical training, problem-based learning, and there are contact sessions for hands-on practical training. However, because of COVID, for last 2 years, these training programs or sessions are being conducted online. And many renowned faculty members from India and UK are training these participants. So how to apply? You have to actually go to this website, and there is initial screening by ISOS Pune, and the further admission process is conducted by University of East Anglia. The payment is to be done per module, and the modules include cover benign breast diseases, malignant, management of axilla, hereditary breast cancer, reconstruction, therapeutic mammoplasty. And the faculty include many renowned, oncoplastic breast surgeons from within the country as well as in UK. SGPGI Lucknow offers 5 different types of courses for training in breast oncoplasty. There's a 3-year MCH program. The entrance is through NEET super specialty entrance exam. Then there is a postgraduate certificate course, then postgraduate fellowship program. And for candidates who are working in government setup, they can avail the training for 5 years as an in-service training program. You have to contact Department of Endocrine and Breast Surgery at SGPGI Lucknow. Max Institute of Medical Excellence also offers a fellowship in breast oncoplastic surgery at Max Patparganj and Vaishali at Delhi. It starts either in January or August, and these courses are advertised through Max website. Candidates who have completed MS and DNB or DNB general surgery can apply. Although it is not recognized by MCI, but dedicated work in breast unit, lots of hands-on training in breast oncoplasty, research and training in scientific paper writing is the USP of this program. There is a MCQ-based written exam and an interview, and there are weekly online or offline classes. And at the end of this tenure, exit exam is conducted before awarding the fellowship. You can contact Vanita Mittal and Sanjay Dhankar at these email addresses. Then RCC Trivandrum also offers a breast surgical oncology fellowship for 2 years. It's a full residential fellowship. Those candidates who have completed MS and or DNB in general surgery can apply, and the candidate's age should be less than 35 years. Then there is an entrance exam, as well as after the end of the tenure, there is an exit exam, logbook, and there is dissertation as well. Those candidates who have worked in surgical oncology or those who have published in index journals also are given preference for these courses. Chennai Breast Center also offers training in breast oncoplasty in the form of a 1 year fellowship in breast surgery or an observership, which can be for 2 weeks or a month. Again, remuneration is negotiable. Candidates who completed MS or DNB in general surgery can apply, and there is an interview which is actually conducted before the candidates are selected. The USP of this program is that you can assist in various oncoplastic surgical procedures and get hands-on training. And also you can observe the functioning of one-stop diagnostic facility of Chennai Breast Cancer Center, where clinical examination, mammography, and other interventions are performed. Manipal Hospital, Bangalore also offers a fellowship in breast oncoplastic surgery that is a part of fellowship in surgical oncology. Candidates can be MCH or DNB surgical oncology, or those who have completed MS or DNB in general surgery. Even international candidates can also apply. You can apply online on this address, and there is a personal interview by the selection committee before the selection of the candidate is carried out. The admission formalities are completed after the selection, and you can contact Manipal Comprehensive Cancer Center for further details. HCG Bangalore also offers a fellowship program in breast cancer diseases for 1.5 years, and these are the contact details wherein you can actually get further information about how to apply and what are the selection criteria. ABSI, Association of Breast Surgeons of India, also offers Indo-UK Oncoplastic Travel Fellowship. This is for 1 month, and those who actually are the winner of the poster competition at APSICON are actually sponsored for 1 month observership with a fixed grant by ABSI in UK breast units. Then other Indian hospitals which offer breast fellowship or observership are Site Care Cancer Hospitals, Amrita Hospital Kochi, Cancer Institute ADR, KEM Hospital Mumbai, and CMC Vellore. Then a little bit about overseas fellowship program, mainly talking about United Kingdom. So there are 2 avenues of entering into the breast units for training in breast oncoplasty. The 2 routes are ISTP or MRCS plus GMC registration. You have to apply online, and then after the pool of applications are actually collected, the candidates are actually updated about the scrutinizing process, and they are called for interview. So you have to get all your documents ready before you are called for interview, and the details of what documents are required are actually available on the website. So 2-year fellowship ISTP program, you are actually allowed to rotate with different consultants, and the responsibilities include to look after the breast clinics, theatre, results clinic, and general and new patient clinics, MDTs. Then you also can get involved in various research projects, academic work, and you can also do teaching for medical students and participate in audits. After completion of ISTP fellowship, NHS Trust plus Royal College of Surgeons certificate is awarded. But in case if you are availing only 1-year fellowship, then NHS Trust certificate is the only thing which is awarded. The details are available on this website. Then it's although it is a long process for selection, but once you enter into this ISTP fellowship program, it's a wonderful learning opportunity in breast oncoplastic surgical techniques. And the tips which have been shared by some of my friends who have actually completed this fellowship is that once you get a call from many trusts, how to choose, there is a problem. So choose the hospitals or the breast units which are attached to a training hospital, because hands-on training and the volume of work will be much better there. Other hospitals like district medical centers, although they offer good work, but there is a limited amount of work in those units. After MRCS, you can directly apply through NHS for job vacancies, and 2-tier visas which are actually available after MRCS, you can apply for other jobs also. For MD Anderson Cancer Center, there is a CV is to be actually, and a personal statement is to be uploaded, and then there is a long selection criteria. The details can be availed on these contact details on this email address. Then other, international hospitals which offer training in breast oncoplasty in South Korea, Asan Memorial Center. It's a short-term observership program which is offered, and you need to actually directly apply to the hospital. Then you can take, undergo short-term training programs in master classes at breast oncoplasty conducted by Krishna Klaw at Paris, then at Milan Institute of Cancer in Italy, in Canada also. Then there are other opportunities in Australia and Singapore. In case if you want to reach out to me for further detail, please contact me on my number, and this is my personal email address. Thank you.